This is Chris with AEW's like, subscribe to TNW Wrestling on YouTube, subscribe to my other channel, Word of Chris, and subscribe to this channel, Chris with AEW's, and follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and I'll be down there in the description box. And I'm here to do my AEW Dynamite May 25th, 2022 reviews. So here we go, discussing about tonight's AEW Dynamite. Now, this is the third anniversary of AEW, so yeah, 3 years for AEW for the company and all that. That's great. Hopefully for more years to come, for sure. But first thing I want to talk about now, before I talk about the match that happened, the steel cage match. Now this actually happened after the match, but I want to go ahead and talk about it anyways. But they did talk about it after the match. So yeah, Jim Ross and the commentators was talking about the shooting down there in Texas, the school shooting. Everybody probably should know about it, how it was sad and all that. But yeah, they was talking about it. Of course, Jim Ross said it needs to stop, and it absolutely does. But yeah, just sad things. My prayers and condolences go out to the families and all that. So yeah, that's what he said. It was great to see AEW actually mention that actually. So yeah, that was pretty great that they mentioned it at least on the broadcast. So yeah, but yeah, now we're going to go ahead and talk about Dynamite. The first match of the night, it was Wardlow versus Shawn Spears, 1-on-1 in a steel cage match, and MJF was the special guest referee. Now, for this match, Wardlow came down. He's still handcuffed and all that. MJF, the clothes that he's wearing, he got the referee shirt, and then he got like shorts or whatever that Shawn Michaels wore, like as his referee, it looks like. So yeah, it was pretty funny. But yeah, Wardlow comes down with handcuffs. MJF and Shawn Spears obviously started beating him down and all that while he's in handcuffs. So yeah, he was in handcuffs for half of the match, for like majority of the match. And, Wardlow looks at MJF, he goes like, take these handcuffs off of me. And then MJF, instead of doing that, he spits in his face. Wardlow then breaks the handcuffs. So yeah, he rips the handcuffs off. And then, he can't put his hands on MJF or it'll lead to disqualification. So it will lead to disqualification if you put your hands on MJF. But you can use any other weapon, even the steel cage, and it won't be disqualification. Alright, whatever. So that's one thing that was weird. Didn't understand it, but whatever. Well, I guess you could go like, MJF said that, you can't put your hands on him during the match or you ain't going to get the match, so whatever. But yeah, MJF spit in his face, and then at one point, Wardlow was going to hit the power bomb onto Shawn Spears, and then MJF quickly hits a low blow onto him, and then Shawn Spears picked him up, hits a C4 onto him, pins him, and MJF was trying to do like a quick pin 1-2, and then Wardlow kicks out a 2, so he quickly counted, but he's still kicked out. Shawn Spears gets out of the ring, grabs a steel chair, comes back in, and MJF was holding Wardlow, and Shawn Spears was about to hit Wardlow, but Wardlow moves out the way, and MJF straight up got hit in the head with the steel chair. So it looked like he didn't block it at all. He got whacked right upside the head with the steel chair. So yeah. But then Wardlow got back up, started hitting the power bombs onto Shawn Spears, like multiple of them, and then hits another power bomb onto him, but this time on the steel chair. A referee comes through the back, coming into the ring. Wardlow pins him, 1, 2, 3. It was all over there. So yeah, Wardlow defeated Shawn Spears tonight in the steel cage. That's what happened. It was an okay match. And then after the match ended, Wardlow then goes to MJF, about to powerbomb him. And then a bunch of security guards comes running down, getting into the ring, stopping them. So yeah, MJF quickly got out the ring, and then all the security guards started getting dropped one by one. And then Wardlow grabbed another security guard and powerbombed him into the steel cage. And there's this like gap between the steel cage and the ring, and yeah, the security guard disappeared. He disappeared for good. But yeah, he went down there like right there, like in between the steel cage and the ring. So yeah. But yeah, pretty good stuff. The match and all that stuff. So yeah, for the match, I'll give it I'll give it 2 stars. That's what I'll give it. It was a pretty good. It was okay. It was entertaining for the most part, for damn sure, with MJF and all that. So yeah, pretty good stuff. But yeah, so far it's been the okay start of Dynamite. Up next, Hangman Adam Page and CM Punk will go face to face before the match this Sunday. I think it's this Sunday at Double or Nothing. So yeah, that will be happening up next actually. So yeah, pretty good match. But yeah, I'll see you guys later until the next thing that happens on AEW Dynamite. See you guys later until then.